What's up, everybody? It's Friday. It's a Friday. Today is Friday, right? What's up, everybody? It's me, Erica, honey. We are down here, girl. You know what we doing? Running an errand. I gotta go get some gas, and then I have an appointment, and then so we're just gonna talk, right? Go ahead and like the video, like, subscribe, comment. Let me know you stopped by. You know what I'm saying? So we're here to. I really don't have anything to talk about, so. Really don't have anything to talk about, so we'll just see what's going on the blogs. But
I sponsor the blog.
Let me tell you something.
I gotta get my gas first. So we probably won't get any real topics until I don't know what's going on with this camera. But one of the first things I thought was so cute today, I saw Barack Obama talking to, I forgot his name, the Indian dude. I forgot his name. But he was talking about his playlist and how people don't ever believe that he listens to the music that come out on his playlist every year, and that it's just some intern, picking out the songs, or I guess what the most popular songs are. And I thought it was so cute. He was like, "Don't play with me." He was like, "Do not play with me. I pick my songs. I read those books." And blase blah. So I was like, that was so cute. That's the first thing I saw was that. And then the next thing that the submersible. It's not a submarine, I guess. But it actually imploded, and I guess the Coast Guard, was it the Coast Guard or was it the Navy who said that they heard it? They heard an implosion, and that it basically caved in 2 hours into the expedition. And then also that I was listening to something that said that the way that the impact of this implosion, it happened so fast that the people, their brains didn't have time to comprehend what was actually happening. So more than likely they didn't suffer. And then there's these stories, the boy didn't want to go. A man who was supposed to go, he decided not to go because they wouldn't get their shit together. So I can make a U-turn here, but I can't get in there. Oh, they put a divider right here. That is so musty. Okay, so I'm gonna have to make a U-turn to get to the gas station. Why would they make? That doesn't even make sense. Maybe too many accidents. Okay, I can turn now. Girl, that doesn't even make sense. Now you're gonna have so many people making U-turns just to get into the gas station. But yeah, so some man said he didn't want to go, and he didn't go, and it's always. And then I just saw a TikTok of the woman who is actually married to the CEO. She is a descendant of some people who were on the Titanic that owned the only Macy's. She's a descendant of those people, and that was some different things that are going to come out regarding the people. I didn't really feel like getting upset with the stepson who went to the Blink 182 concert was concerned with what was happening. You know what I'm saying? Who cares? You don't know them people's relationships. You don't know. He might be waiting for him, figuring out a way he could die. Y'all don't know people's relationships with their family members for you to be like, you should be at home. Girl, shut up. You don't know my family. You don't know our family dynamics, girl. I was like, shut up, Cardi B and Candace Owens. They actually agreed on it. That was actually funny. I'll be right back. All right, let's see. Now I can't go out that way because they have the thing blocked. Now I gotta wait for all this traffic and trucks and stuff. Ugh. That's the reason why I didn't want to come to this gas station particularly. Anyways, so let me roll the window up so people aren't in my conversation, girl. So anyways, what was I gonna say? Oh, we were talking about the implosion of the submersible. Let me turn this down. James Cameron compares the submarine implosion to the sinking of the Titanic in 1912. So here's some updates. Here.
How fast this would have happened. Fractions of a second. So those on board would not have suffered as it would have happened instantly. James Cameron, who's the director of Titanic, he's visited the wreckage 30 times, and he said that the tragedy had parallels with the actual sinking of the Titanic in 1912, where the captain repeatedly ignored warnings about an incoming iceberg, but carried on anyways at top speed.
Oh, I thought it was gonna let me go.
That's what happened here. I feel that this was such a preventable tragedy. We've never had a tragedy like this in the entire history of deep submergence, deep diving. There is no excuse for what happened here, and I find it appalling and tragic.
Yeah, that's crazy. I think it's crazy that they went down there. I think the whole thing is crazy, actually. Gotta watch. So that was that with that. Like, yeah, the thing with the stepson being at the Blink 182 concert, I feel like, who cares? You know what I'm saying? I feel like who damn cares? You don't know their family dynamics, right? Girl, you just don't know. But anyways, yeah. And then speaking of Cardi B, Tasha K, girl, what is up? Like, I don't understand what's happening. It's giving me Joker. It's giving me, I'm intentionally antagonizing you. I'm going to keep fucking with you. It just seems I feel like it's gotten to the point of a little obsessive. I don't know what it is. And I honestly don't know where it started from or how it started. A lot of people say that Tasha K was an agent for Nicki Minaj and was doing Nicki Minaj's dirty work as it pertains to Cardi B starting rumors and all this other stuff. And I think now that I feel like I'm trying to understand, why do you keep going after this woman after you've been sued? The courts have agreed for you to pay. You've been fined. I don't know what you want to call it. $4 million. You've filed for bankruptcy. You've had to sell things. You're allegedly moving money around, trying to keep her from getting her money for you, starting rumors and keeping up rumors and lies about this public person, right? Who cares that it's Cardi B? It's just this public person that you have this kind of laser focused obsession with effing with them, like poking them. And it's really, I find it odd. And then, Cardi B came out and said, you're going to be the cause of your children not being able to go to college, because I'm going to just keep taking and taking. $4 million is a lot of money. That's a lot of money to be, you're a celebrity gossip. I call her it's like a digital inquirer. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I don't know, a little bit of it might be true, a little bit might not be true. I'm not quite sure yet. Some truth, wrapped up in a lot of fallacies. You know what I'm saying? And so of course, the response, as soon as anybody says something about somebody's kids or mentions their kids, it's like, oh my God, you're talking about their kids and kids are off limits. But at the same time, this woman put out a rumor about this lady that said that she had herpes and kissed her child in the mouth. You brought in her child. So now when this woman comes back and said, because of your irresponsibility, you not thinking far enough ahead to figure out, like, oh, my decisions are going to affect my children because I kept effing with this lady who has the resources to, do I turn here? I feel like I turn here. No, let me keep going straight. I feel like that's not the right one. Yeah, that's not the right one. I get on the other one. Yeah, it's your decision. It's your bad parenting. And it's, people do it all the time. They scapegoat their children all the time. They scapegoat, they use children. Children are used as scapegoats for so many things. I could even, just real quick off the top of my head, think, oh, that we have to protect the children from the drag queens type of shit. It's always a way to use your children in a way to either push some weird ass ideology or to kind of gloss over the fact that your decisions are affecting them. You know what I'm saying? And for you to not be able to, for people not to not be able, I think it's done intentionally. She doesn't need to mention her children. Why not? She mentioned hers. You didn't kiss, didn't she say something about her kissing her baby in the mouth with herpes or something like that? So yeah. So, and we're at war. I'm sorry. There's no decorum here. There's no, I mean, I don't understand how people expect decorum. We coming for everybody. Everybody. You came for me and my family. Line, and then the thing would take off. I'm like, what? I don't understand. It's giving me very much like the Joker, like intentionally being this woman's antagonist and doing that. Is this right here? Yeah, this is where I am. This is where I need to be, right here, girl. And doing that, like effing with her. I just think it's very odd. Like the behavior is very odd. And I guess I said last night, I was like, I guess I figure she's like, bitch, you already sued me. I owe you $4 million. I'm just gonna keep fucking with you. I'm just gonna keep messing with you. I already owe you money. I'm gonna be paying this money. And then her coming out to Tasha coming out talking about you ain't got an album because this woman is obsessed. And it's really weird because it's like, it seems like you're obsessed. This woman is like, she keeps coming after you because you have this weird obsession with her. It's I don't know. I don't get it. I don't understand it. I would like to understand the behavior behind it. And then there's this story about Jonathan Majors. Lawyer claims the NYPD officers were racist, quote unquote racist, for arresting him in the assault case because they allegedly believed he was guilty due to him being a tall, strong, rich black man. Girl, I gotta read this. Isn't that funny? I find that hilarious. Hilarious. It's always a race. They really do be pulling the race card for real and hope that people will jump on the bandwagon. Did you see Meagan Good walking through the courthouse? Come on, the perp walk. Did y'all see her walking through? I was like, ooh, is Meagan Good less than smart? Because girl, what? What are you doing? I don't understand. Like, what? I know she knows. Like, okay, as I'm walking in with him, I know the girls are going to give me hell. I know the girls are going to give me hell by walking through this courtroom with this man who has been accused of violence against a woman. And you're walking with him as though like you have this long, drawn out, deep relationship that you got to stand by your man, girl. What? No. I don't even know, like, girl, you don't even have I don't even know, like, I don't know. I'm just thinking, like, you don't even have a commitment of a sort. Like, you're not married to this person. What is your connection? How long have you been with this person to the point where you're going to support them? Bitch, I'm spitting. Where you're going to support them during a court case of violence against a woman. White woman, I don't give a damn. He is being accused of violence against a woman, and you walking with him in the courthouse with your sunglasses on. Like, this is, girl, I was like, oh, Meagan Good, you are actually less than smart. I hate to see it. I hate that. I hate to see that. And I know she had to be walking through there like, girl, I know the girls are going to give me hell. I know the girls are going to talk about me. Yes, we're going to talk about you. We are going to talk about you. We are going to talk about you. Because why? Why are you doing that? What is it? What achievement are you going to unlock by that? Girl, I could see if it was like a drunk driving case or a goddamn, I can't think of anything else. Like, oh, he was drunk driving, I'm going to stick beside him. You know, he had a little bit too much to drink. No, he's alleged for committing an act of violence against the woman, choking her, strangulation, to the point where she passed out and somebody had to call the goddamn what do they call them? EMS? What do they call them? What they call the EMTs? Is that what they call them? Girl, come on. What are you doing? Meagan Good, what are you doing, sweetie? What is up? What's going on? And y'all heard about Tia Mowry, honey, and the situation with her. I want to read that. I want to read the Jonathan Major story, and I want to read the he's a big black man. So they're racist, girl. Let's try again. Try something else. Like, what else? Get some new material. Who else was I about to talk about? Oh, Tia Mowry and Corey leaving with what he came with, honey, a bus pass and some boxes. Girl, when I was listening to shout out to Chronicle Speaks, she went through the whole thing and was reading some of the court documents and all of the, the expenses that they have, and basically saying that they really never kind of did business together, never bought anything together. And it's so funny how there are some women who they go into the institution of marriage and then they maintain their individualism or their individuality. They maintain their sole proprietorship. They create a partnership with a man, but outside of that partnership, they still create things under them. They keep their identity. And he basically left with what he came with, honey. No spousal support. They had to go back and look at the prenup. The prenup was challenged, and then when they went back and figured out what we're going to do with the marriage, nothing. Nobody's. Oh, okay, yeah. Don't forget Maxine's food. Yeah, Maxine needs some food. All right. Man and his dog, honey. So yeah, he basically left with what he came with, honey. $0 in spousal and child support after settling divorce with ex-husband Corey Hardick. It's almost as though you get married to this guy and you know that all we're gonna be is married, and that's it. I'm not doing anything else with you but be married. That's what it sounds like based on what I was listening to, what was reported and I was listening to. Was like they really didn't have anything together to where they like had to split stuff up. You know what I mean? Like the way that Melody and Melody had to dissolve some of her businesses because she got them. They were acquired with Martell. You know what I'm saying? So stuff like that. Is this where I'm turning? Yes, it is. So that's what it is, child. I feel like I feel like I can respect that. To me, I can respect that, especially if like he's really like it's almost as like she knew like he's not gonna ever amount to anything. He's not gonna really do anything. I met this guy she picked him up from a bus stop or something. She saw him standing at a bus stop and thought that he was, attractive or whatever. And just basically, they got married or whatever, but they never acquired anything together. That's so crazy to me. We had our children and that's it. I want to read this. I want to read this to y'all. But I'm gonna have to come back because I've arrived at my destination. The little doggy. Yeah, I've arrived at my destination, so I'm going to come back and I'll be right back, all right? All right, take care of each other. Protect your energy. Oh, I'm going to come back. I don't know why. So, let's see. Is it on? Is it on? Is it on? All right, so I don't feel like typing that. All right. So back to our story. So first, the Jonathan Majors lawyer claims NYPD officers were racist for arresting him in the assault case because allegedly they believe he was guilty due to him being tall, strong, rich, and black. Girl, let's go. That is hilarious to me. I wonder who his legal team is, because isn't the woman Priya Chaudhry, did she release those text messages like, I need to see this video that this woman released, this other woman, the woman who is accusing him. Oh, I just got out of the hospital. I told them not to do anything, not to, I don't want to press charges. I don't want to say it was strangulation. Don't put that in there and all this other stuff. I'm like, girl, what? That's why I just don't understand Meagan Good's position. I would like, there's some things I just like to ask people, just be like, girl, what? Okay, it says, hold on, let me get to it. It's noon, honey. I don't know why I'm looking that way. It's a fucking dead end. Okay, let's talk about it. Oh my God. They're alleging that she injured herself. I mean, that's possible. We've seen that happen where somebody will injure themselves, not lie about it happening. They'll injure them, that like just, oh, it just happened. No, but they'll actually injure themselves. Like, we've seen that happen before, right? In order to get somebody in trouble or whatever. But I don't know. Based on those text messages, I'd be like, girl, like, if she knows that she's only talking to him, I don't know. In court, his lawyer Priya Chaudhry claims a trove of defense eyewitnesses statements and hours of surveillance and police body cam footage. I would love to be a juror on that fucking case, because I need to see the evidence. I need to see the evidence of what is happening. It will point to his innocence. The lawyer alleged in the letter provided to the insider that the evidence suggested that Grace injured herself some 7 hours before the midnight fight when she took a fall. She took a fall while alone with Jonathan Majors. Girl, what? Girl, I need to be on that jury. I need to be on that jury because girl, can you bust out laughing? Like, girl, no, you are not trying to pull this. I mean, it's his lawyer, honey. They got to try to do what they need to do to get the party going. I do want to read the, come on, girl, you got to let me over. We in this together. Oh my God. Now I get behind somebody that's driving so slow. Girl, what is going on? Yeah, so his lawyer, she's pulling it, honey. Even though she sounds completely ridiculous. Okay, girl. I don't know what you're doing and why you're driving so slow in a Rogue. Oh, he's chilling, honey. He is relaxing in the slow lane. He's just doing his thing. All right, so I can't really get into it because I'm driving. But girl, I can't believe it. It's hilarious to me. I need to be a juror. I need to talk to a juror. I need to interview a juror. Because Jonathan Majors is innocent. The woman took a fall. Did she strangle herself too? What did she use to strangle herself? Her injuries. She caused her own injuries. I mean, that's possible. You understand? Like, that's completely possible. It's really possible. It's really, truly possible. So I guess the only thing we could do is see. That's the only thing that we could do is see how it turns out. Because, girl. But yeah, what else? What else is going on? Let me see when we come off of the highway. I gotta go get some dog food. The diva Maxine needs some dog food. And then it was something else. I think I'm gonna take the boys to lunch because they don't have school today. They're both in summer school. But of course, no summer school on Fridays. Come on, BMW. Let's move it. Move it. So yeah, it's Friday. You know what it is. Are you going to get over? Because you look like you don't know what you're doing. Driving slow. You're just chilling too. Everybody's just chilling. I got places to go, people to see. Let me be your woman. Hey, woman, woman, woman. I can be your woman. Yeah, well, we're going to finish making this video and then we're going to go get Maxine's food. Oh, where's my phone? Grace injured herself some 7 hours after the midnight fight when she took a fall while alone in Jonathan's penthouse apartment after drinking and taking sleeping pills. Chaudhry continued in the letter that Grace said, I don't know, 19 times when asked, girl, I don't know. Like, I don't know what to say because I need to, you go back and forth, trying to advocate for yourself. But, there's been situations where people are just like, girl, what are you doing? There's situations where people are saying, I don't know. She said, I don't know 19 times when asked about arriving medics and police how she was injured, citing police body worn footage taken in the penthouse and turned over to the defense by prosecutors. The letter alleges that the NYPD footage showed a lead officer coaching Ms. Jabari to accuse Mr. Majors of assault. Oh, we'll see. We'll see. They say you're guilty until proven innocent, or innocent until proven guilty. I think it actually should be the other way around. I think you're guilty until you prove that you're innocent. Prove to me you're innocent. Right now you're guilty. Shit. That's how I feel. I feel like that shit, innocent until proven guilty, is like a play on words that has a lot of fucking loopholes. And then you know what really chaps my hide is when people were like, he was found guilty or he was found innocent. It's not, yeah, that's like, it's so stupid to even say something like that when there's evidence of someone doing something to somebody, whether there's a law against what they're doing, right? And you're being charged with it. It doesn't mean that it didn't happen. I cannot, when I tell you, when I hear people say, well, he was found innocent or he was guilty, he was found innocent, even though there's evidence of their actions, right? Girl, I hate to see it. That is something that really irks the shit out of me. She claims that the arrest was racist and showed the officers, who were all white, questioning among themselves how Jonathan could even afford to live in a luxe penthouse. Even though Ms. Jabari admitted to drinking to the point of throwing up, taking sleeping pills, and having no idea how she woke up in a closet with a cut on her head and an injured finger. The police jumped to the conclusion that Mr. Majors, a young, tall, black, strong, rich black man, right, must have done this to her. We're gonna see. That's a I don't know if that's a defense or what, child, but we'll see. We shall see. Now let's talk about Tia Mowry and what is going on here. The former couple decided to share joint legal and physical custody. In addition to, the two will split the costs associated with raising the children, which includes private school tuition and expenses for extracurricular activity. Tia will have full ownership of the family's home. The house is worth $4.3 million in Studio City, California. yeah, like I was saying in the other video, like I feel like she knew, like it's almost as like, and I'm sure that there are married couples like this where, why is he running? Where the woman, I don't know how to explain it. It's like you're married to this person, but you know you don't really want to build anything with them, but you're just married to this person because maybe you love them, but you know, like if it's time to build something or go into business with or collaborate on something, I'm good. Like we're good. Like I love you, but no, we're not doing none of this because I know how you are and I don't want to share anything with you to the point where no, I don't. I feel like there are people who are like that. Like even the people who get married, hello, and know that they shouldn't be get married. What is the show called? Wrong Aisle. Is that what we're calling the show? Oops, wrong aisle, because she should not have walked down the marriage aisle. I need for own. Hello, and I need my credit. I need for own. I'm the creator of the show, okay? To come out with stories of people who actually went down the aisle knowing good and goddamn well their marriage has ended in divorce or annulment or whatever. They've walked down the aisle knowing good and goddamn well they should not have walked down the aisle, right? Oops, wrong aisle. And really have stories of women who, because of cultural pressure, societal pressures, right, religious pressures, right, they got married and they knew they shouldn't have got married. They knew walking down the aisle that they were making a goddamn mistake. And I'm sure those stories are far and wide, honey. I know that those stories exist, but we need them documented. We need to sit in front of some women to tell their story, because I think that is like missing out of all of these relationship shows that they have. 90 Day Fiance, Marriage at First Sight, all of these marriage shows, relationship shows, Love and Marriage, Put a Ring on It. Let's talk about the people who regretted it, who went through with it and knew they should not have gone through with it. I want to hear their stories. I'm tired of listening to, oh, I need to find a man. Oh, this is an ultimatum. I want to see I want to see those stories. That's the stories I want to see. I feel like Tia might have been that woman that just knew, like, I married you, I love you, but I don't. I personally wouldn't advise anyone to marry somebody they wouldn't actually do business with, because because I look at marriage, the structure and institution, as a business, right? You need a license to do it, right? It's a business and it should be ran as such. And I feel like if you wouldn't go into business with him or her, that you shouldn't get married to him or her or they, because they're not going to be good at making sure that the marriage works and functions. Somebody who has strengths and, to run a business, I think those are people, business-minded people, that you care about and love, right? I mean, you do want to marry somebody that you like, at least you like the motherfucker, right? But if we can't, I feel like Corey was probably a person that she's like, I'm not doing no kind of business. They're splitting everything completely down the middle, and you're not getting any spousal support from me. What? Are you kidding me? No, you leave with your bus pass, what you came with, honey. Leave with your car that you have. She has a car. That was some of the documents. She keeps her own car. She keeps everything down to the damn frequent flyer miles. I'm keeping all the shit that I acquire. We ain't splitting shit like that. Shout out to Tia Mowry. I ain't mad. Oh, baby, I had some cherries the other day. They were so damn good. But I put them on the counter, and then my youngest son, he was like, we tore them cherries up. We sure did, baby. They were so good. They were gone. They were so good. Shout out to cherries. Anyways, y'all, I don't feel like talking anymore. I think I want to just look at the other article about Tia and Corey, but I think I've said enough about them. Oh, they are restrained from bringing new partners around the children until they surpass the 6-month relationship with that person. So that was something in their court, in their decree, like they can't bring another partner until they have been in a exclusive committed relationship for at least 6 months before they bring the children around. I think that's fair. I think that's fair. I think that's fair. What y'all think? I think that is fair. I was going to record more, but I think I'm done. I think I'm just going to put both of those videos together, even though I ended the other one. I'll put both of those videos together and make one video. I don't know. Maybe I'll do two because I talked about the same thing. So yeah, we'll just make one video. But I got to go get my dog some dog food, and I don't feel like sitting in the car anymore. I'm ready to get out the car. So I was going to pull over. And, talk, but I just don't feel like it right now. So I'm just going to go get the dog food and then come back home. Anyways, so that's all I got to say. Take care of each other and protect your energy. Peace.